So today is Shani's second PT, which I'm very excited about because we get to do lots and lots of legs. Shani's warming up with 15-20 kilo squats. Squats is something that she's very, very good at. Gets nice and low, keeps her back nice and straight. This is why she's got a nice booty. So even though she gets nice and low to the ground, her back does not bend. She keeps nice and strong, abs on from the top to the bottom and then back up. So this is Shani's second set. She's squatting 30 kilos. Now we're just going to see how heavy that she can get at the moment. Her knee is still a little bit tender, so we're going to go up little bits at a time. But instead of using this as a leg workout, which, you know, Shani has very powerful legs anyway, this is an extremely good workout or extremely good movement for core strengthening. As she gets to the bottom, she has to really lock on her core to push back up, which helps strengthen all the core muscles around the spine. She's got good control all the way down and back up. So Shani's third set, 40 kilos. I thought I'd stand up and get a better angle, or a different angle. Just notice how she keeps her elbows locked right in. That also helps with the core stability. I think it's been a little while since she's done squats. She's puffed out a little bit. All right, this is Shani's last set with 50 kilos. She's going to do sort of as many as she can. Shani's quite good at lifting anything under her own body weight and being able to use pretty much every single body, muscle in the body that she can. She's very good at stabilising anything up to sort of 50, 60 kilos. Do more, Shani. So here we're doing walkouts with a push-up. Shani's got 5 kilo dumbbells to make that walkout just that little bit harder. It's great for stretching out the hamstrings. And doing it with the dumbbells as well helps her get lower in her push-up. Just notice how Shani does this very much like a deadlift. She keeps her legs nice and straight, keeps her back nice and straight, and make sure her core's locked on. So we're supersetting the walkouts with a single arm dumbbell clean and press. So once again, as she comes down with a nice straight back, bum low. She's a little bit worn out already. Core. So this is Shani's second set. I reckon with the last set we're going to go up to 7.5 kilos rather than 5s. Yep. And we do that because as Shani walks out, like she has her core locked on, but the movement of walking her arms forward actually helps with strengthening those core muscles and using them in a much more natural way. Alright, so here's Shani's second set, when I can talk properly. 10 kilo dumbbell. So this is Shani's third set of the walkouts. She's using 7.5 kilo dumbbells. Now we only do 3 sets of things like this because we don't want to fatigue the tummy muscles, and that is also the reason why we do all over body movements when we are doing core, instead of crunches or planks or anything like that, because we do not want to fatigue the core, because if that is to happen and you go home and you do your everyday normal cleaning, working, picking up kids, you know, anything like that, and the core muscles are fatigued, that's when injury can happen. So we always make sure that when we do core workouts, we're using the whole body and we're teaching the body to activate other muscles as well, to be able to help support and give stability. So Shani's doing our last set, 12.5 kilos. I think she forgot how heavy 12.5 kilos are. But as you can see, she still keeps her posture nice and strong, nice and proud. It's all nice and controlled. As the weight gets heavier in something like this, the last thing you want to do is just let go and drop it down to the ground, and have all that pressure on your shoulder as you drop it down. She's spotting herself. How many, Shani? Sometimes that spotting yourself is just a mental thing. She knows that she can do it, but sometimes just having your hand under your elbow and not necessarily pushing it, just mentally gives you the strength to get it up. So now we're finishing Shani off, coming outside into the outside world, get some fresh air, which is amazing. What she is doing is walking lunges just for about 10 meters or so, turning around, and she's hating me and sprinting back.
I don't like being filmed on the front when I'm sprinting.
Would you like me to go down that end?
On the side.
All right.
Because I've been filmed on the front running before, and what you see is big.
So we brought Shani outside for her last thing. She is doing walking lunges for, it's about 10 meters. So it would probably, for me, it worked out to be 12 lunges. We'll have to count Shani's after. As she turns around and sprints back. Now the sprint, the idea of the sprint is the stop and the start. Shani obviously still has to worry about stopping at the line, but so we're actually doing this 10 times because it's fun.
Yeah. So much fun.
At this point, everything will be starting to fatigue. Her legs, her core, and that's exactly why she's not holding herself upright with her lunges. Yep. It's like your head wants to get there for the rest of you. I want you to do stalk lunges with your arms out like that.
No.
I want you to. So stalk lunges actually help with the calves as well. Ready, Sketty? So by coming up onto our toes in the stalk lunge, it actually helps squeeze through the calves and the hamstrings and into the glutes.